This is my vintage Rolex GMT 1675. It took me years to find this watch. One of the reasons was because I was looking for a watch the same year I was born. That's why it took me so long. I was trying to get one as close to my birthday as possible, and eventually I found it. I've had this for about 2, maybe 3 years. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourite watches, and probably one that I would not sell. If I had to, I would sell it, but it'd be one of the last ones. It's 40 millimeters wide. It has 20 millimeter lungs, and is 18 millimeters. Sorry, 11 millimeters in height, not 18. It originally came, when I bought it, on this Jubilee bracelet, but I just didn't like it. Didn't like the feel of it when it was on my wrist. So I've put it on this brand new Oyster bracelet I took off my Sea Dweller. I just changed them over. When I'm wearing the Sea Dweller, I'll put it on the Sea Dweller, and when I'm wearing this, I'll put it back on here. It's got drilled holes, which makes it really easy to take the bracelet off. Now the movement on this is the 1575. It's got acrylic crystal, which is a complete nightmare. It scratches really easy. When I'm changing the strap, I actually have to put a towel down, because once I didn't and it got scratched. But it is quite easy to take the scratches out, but it's a bit of a pain to have them polished out. It's got a really nice faded dial to it. As you can see, the hour markers have got this really nice tint to them. When it was serviced, Rolex changed the hands, which I'm a bit disappointed about because it doesn't match the dial. But over the years, I'm hoping they'll sort of even out. But that's one of the things with Rolex, is that they normally change the hands when they do a service, and sometimes they'll even change the dial. I've heard of people have come back with a new dial when they didn't really want it. I prefer to have the watch as original as possible. If you look at the dial, sorry, the bezel, the outer bezel, it's quite worn out, and I quite like that. And it's a bit stiff. I think that's just because I don't turn it around a lot. So I tend to just set it where I want it once, and that's it. This one, unlike the GMT2, you can't set the GMT hand separately. So when you move it, it moves round. So when you want to set the time for a different time zone, you've actually got to use the bezel. So, for example, let's say it's 12 o'clock here in the UK, and you want to set it to, say, I don't know, Hong Kong. Let's say Hong Kong. So time in Hong Kong at the moment is 7 o'clock. So what you've got to do is actually move this. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? To 7. And that's it. That's how you set the GMT time.